You will die today. I swear you will not leave this compound alive. Mama G's voice filled the whole yard like thunder. She stood in the middle of the compound at number 14 Bomba Street, Freetown, wrapper loose like she didn't even care who saw Hashim. Her eyes were red, not from crying, from fire. In her hand, a thick wooden stick, swinging it like a judge who had already decided your punishment. Every tenant froze. Even children stopped breathing, because when Mama G said today, it didn't mean today, it meant now. But what happened next? Nobody, not even Mama G, expected. Let me take you back. 3 months earlier, that compound was not a home, it was a cage. Mama G owned a big house with 12 rooms, and she rented them to people who had nowhere else to go. Market women, drivers, students, single mothers, people who could only afford survival. But Mama G was not a landlady. Mama G was a storm with slippers. Every month she increased rent without warning. If you complained, she fought you. If you tried to move out, she locked your door and trapped your property inside like a hostage. Room 3, Sister Blessing, a young widow with 3 children. Her husband had died 2 years ago and left her with nothing but responsibility. She sold fish in the market, the kind of work that smells like struggle before sunrise. 1 month, her youngest child fell sick. The hospital swallowed her savings like a hungry mouth. Rent day came and she had only half. She walked to Mama G holding the money like it was a confession. Mama, please, my son is sick. I used some money for the hospital. Next week I'll complete it. I swear on my children's life. Mama G looked at the notes, then spat on the ground like the money offended her. You think I run a charity? You think I care about your sick pikin? Before anybody could blink, Mama G grabbed Sister Blessing's hair and dragged her across the yard. Stupid woman, foolish woman. The children screamed, neighbors peeped through curtains, but nobody moved. Because in that compound, helping someone meant you could become the next victim. Mama G lifted her stick. If you don't pay everything by tomorrow, I will throw your things in the gutter. You and your children will sleep outside like dogs. That night, Sister Blessing borrowed money from 5 people. 5 humiliations. 5, I'll pay you back. She completed the rent the next day. But the pain? That one stayed. Room 7, Mr. Johnson. Old taxi driver, quiet man. He lived there for 8 years. He helped tenants, fixed small things, gave advice without shouting. Then his taxi broke down. He spent everything repairing it. Rent day came, he was short 20,000 leons. He removed his cap with respect. Madame Gold, I've lived here 8 years. I've never failed you. Please give me 1 week. Mama G laughed in his face. 8 years, so what? Old man, you are very stupid. That same day, she called the police. And the police came like hungry dogs that already knew the smell of money. 2 officers arrested Mr. Johnson in the yard. People watched an innocent man treated like a thief. Tenants gathered money to bail him out. When he returned, his eyes were empty. He packed his things and left the compound. Nobody heard from him again. And that's when the compound understood. Mama G didn't just collect rent, she collected dignity. Then, one hot Tuesday morning, a girl came to look at room 10, small room at the back. She came alone, 1 small bag. She looked about 20, but her eyes looked older, like she had swallowed too many secrets too early. I'm Amina, she said. I need a room. Mama G measured her like a butcher measures meat. Amina added softly, I can pay 6 months in advance. Mama G's eyes widened. 6 months? Nobody in that compound paid for 6 months. Mama G's face changed instantly like a mask. My daughter, welcome. This room is perfect for you, clean and nice. Sister Blessing overheard and almost laughed through her pain. Mama G, mother? Mama G was a mother the way a knife is a friend. Amina looked around the terrible room and nodded. I'll take it. She counted clean notes like she didn't fear anything. Mama G collected it with shaking hands, and for the first time in that compound, people saw Mama G smile without anger. But it wasn't kindness, it was hunger. For 2 weeks, Amina was quiet, left early, returned late, never gossiped, never begged, never feared Mama G. She greeted everyone politely, but she didn't explain her life. Tenants whispered, "That girl is strange, too calm, something is not right." Saturday afternoon, Mama G's boyfriend had left her for another woman. She woke up with fresh wickedness inside her mouth. She walked around the compound inspecting rooms, looking for trouble like a person searching for pepper to put in someone's eyes. Then she banged Amina's door. "Open." Amina opened calmly. "Yes, madam." Mama G pushed inside, touching things, shifting things. Then she pointed at nothing. "What is this? Candles? You want to burn my house?" Amina's eyes didn't move. "I don't burn candles, madam." "Are you calling me a liar?" "Mama, I'm only saying you can check. There are no..." Pa! Mama G slapped Amina. The compound went silent. This was the part everybody knew. After the slap comes the beating. After the beating comes the police. After the police comes shame. But Amina did not cry. She touched her cheeks slowly, and her voice dropped like a stone in a well. "You should not have done that." Mama G laughed. "What will you do? I own this place. I own you. I can throw you out and keep your money. Try me." She raised her hand to slap again. Amina caught her wrist mid-air. Not violent, just final. Mama G pulled. Nothing. Amina's grip was iron. "Let me go," Mama G screamed. "Call your police," Amina said quietly. Something about her tone made the whole compound skin tighten. Mama G snatched her phone and dialed like a queen, summoning soldiers. "Inspector Bangara, come now. A mad girl is attacking me." Then she smiled at Amina. "You are finished." But Amina smiled back. A pickup stopped outside. 3 policemen jumped out, batons in hand. Inspector Bangara entered like a man who enjoys power. Mama G ran to him and pointed. "That one, she attacked me." Bangara looked at Amina expecting fear, but Amina stood there, arms folded, calm like she was waiting for a bus. "What is your name?" Bangara backed. "Amina." "Amina what?" "Just Amina." The policeman hissed. Nobody talked to Bangara like that. Bangara's face turned red. "Arrest her." 2 officers grabbed Amina's arms. "You are under arrest for assault and threatening behavior." Amina looked at the hands holding her. Then she said quietly, "I'm giving you one chance. Let me go, apologize, leave this compound, and I will forget today." Bangara laughed so hard his belly shook. "Small girl, you dey threaten me?" Then he leaned closer. "Where you are going, there is no bed. Just a cold floor and rats. By tomorrow, you will be crying." Amina nodded once. "I warned you." For a moment, everything went quiet. The wind paused. The compound felt silent. Then Amina moved. It happened too fast for anyone to comprehend. Amina twisted her body, and the 2 officers holding her flew backward, crashing to the wall. Inspector Bangara reached for his baton. Amina stood before him. She didn't walk, didn't run, she was simply there. She grabbed his uniform, lifted him off the ground with one hand. Gasps erupted from the watching tenants. Bangara kicked in the air like a caught chicken. "Put me down! You will go to prison for life!" Then she threw him. Not hard, but far. Bangara flew and landed inside the gutter at the edge of the compound. Dirty water covered him. For a second, the compound didn't even know how to react, because they had never seen power that money could not buy. Mama G stood frozen, her mouth opened. Her stick dropped from her hand. Then she whispered, "Who Who are you? Amina turned slowly. I'm just a girl looking for peace. She stepped closer. But you don't let people live in peace. You feed on fear. Mama G's legs started shaking. Please. Amina's eyes didn't blink. Look at you. You have money, property, but no peace, no love, no friends. Everybody here hates you. They pray for your downfall. Mama G's tears began to fall. Real tears, not acting. Bangara climbed out of the gutter shaking. Let's go, he shouted to his men. Amina called after them. Wait. They froze. Amina lifted her phone. I recorded everything. Mama G's breath stopped. Bangara's face collapsed. If I send this to your superiors, what happens to your job? Bangara's voice broke. Please, I have children. Amina's voice became sharp, not cruel, just clean. Then behave like a real officer. Stop taking bribes. Stop helping wickedness. Bangara nodded quickly. Yes, I swear. Go, Amina said, and clean yourself. You smell like what you truly are. They ran. The pickup sped away like it was escaping shame itself. Tenants stared at Amina like she was a spirit. Sister Blessing's voice shook. Are you a witch? Amina laughed gently. No. Then she reached her pocket and pulled out something small. A faded photograph. She held it up. The tenants leaned in. In the picture was a younger Mr. Johnson, standing beside a teenage girl. And behind them, the same compound gate, same rust, same number. Amina's voice went soft. Mr. Johnson is my father. Silence punched the air. I heard what happened to him, how you humiliated him, arrested him, chased him away. She swallowed. He didn't disappear. Her eyes shined. He went home that day and never drove again. His spirit broke. The tenants' mouths opened. Amina looked at Mama G. So no, I didn't come here for rent. I came here to confirm if the stories were true. She stepped closer, and they were worse. Mama G fell to her knees. Her voice was tiny. I didn't know. Amina nodded. That's the thing about wickedness. It forgets that people have families. Amina knelt beside Mama G, not as an enemy, as a mirror. Mama G, why are you like this? Mama G shook like a person possessed by regret. Then the truth came out. My husband left me 10 years ago, took everything, ran with a younger woman. I was left with this house and anger. Her tears were heavy. I wanted everyone to feel my pain. Amina's voice stayed gentle but firm. Pain is real, but pain is not permission. These people didn't hurt you. Mama G looked around and saw faces full of scars she caused. For the first time in years, she felt shame that money couldn't cover. I'm sorry, she whispered. Then louder, I'm sorry to all of you. I don't expect forgiveness today, but I will change. And the compound watched something rare. A wicked woman choosing to stop being wicked. Not because God struck her, not because magic punished her, because she finally met consequences she couldn't bully. From that day, Mama G reduced rent by 30%, fixed the broken windows, repaired leaking roofs, stopped banging doors like a demon. When someone was late, she asked questions instead of calling the police. She even started a small shop inside the compound, selling food cheaper to her own tenants. People from other streets came just to confirm the rumor. Is it true Mama G changed? And yes, she had. So much that her face began to look younger. Because wickedness is heavy and kindness is lighter to carry.